A very good afternoon to all of you present over here. As we approach the end of our 5-day journey, I would like to foremost remind every attendee that an end is just another name of a beginning. I hope all the important knowledge finds home in the budding minds of all the attendees and that all of us moving forward utilize it to the best of our abilities, and when time comes, we disseminate it further.
Moving forward, I would like to ask if anyone wants to share their thoughts about the FDP. Please feel free to drop it in the chat box or raise your hand. Yes, sir. Dipijani, sir, please,
Yes,
over to you.
myself, Dr. D.B. Jani from Government Engineering College, Dahod, Gujarat, India. So this FDDP, we can go through various basic fundamental as well as at the same time integration of advanced facts and knowledge about the various aspect of the thermal engineering branch of the mechanical engineering. So through the FDP, our knowledge is get refined, and so that we could learn certain new things that definitely be shared to our student at the time of delivery in classes and laboratories. I am thankful to the organizers for their hard work and punctual timing in the session management, as well as HOD sir, director, and all professors for having invaluable effort to making this FDP successful. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Anybody else? Yes, sir, please, over to you.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So I am Harish Kumar Patel, lecturer from Kilonima Government Polytechnic College, Raigad. So first of all, I would like to thank to the organization committee and to the institution for organizing such a great event, such a in the field of thermal research. So we are. Being a neophyte, I get a chance to learn from a veteran in the same field. So it was a great opportunity. So I would like to mention one name, Professor Hitesh Hauser. For I'm thankful for him. So from which I have got to know about this event, and I'm expecting such more event from the institute only, and let it be ended, because if something will end, then definitely the new will be begin. There will be beginning of the new thing. Okay, so with that, all the best to for the future to the organization and the organizing committee, and thank you once again. That's it.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much, sir. Anybody else? Moving forward, then, thank you once again to both of the speakers for sharing their thoughts. May I now invite Dr. Naveen Jain, sir, without whose guidance this event would not be what it is. I hand over the mic to you, sir.
Thank you, Ananya. A very good afternoon to all of you. First of all, I would like to thank all the eminent speakers from the various prestigious institutes like IITs, NITs from all over the India. A wonderful work done by the organizing committee by bringing all the eminent and speakers on a single platform and decorating a beautiful galaxy of the expert lectures. Uh, my dear fellows, as it is rightly said by Mr. Raghib, that all the things come to an end. And definitely, if the things are not coming to an end, we are not going to start a new journey by learning from the mistakes we did on uh, this step of life. One thing is that as the coin has two sides, the COVID-19 came with ferocity, full of sadness and havoc. But at the same time, the COVID-19 showed us, especially the students and the academicians all over the world, that we can use the online platform to shorten the distance. I remember in my college time, we used to travel by taking leaves from the heads of the department, giving the attendance to the teachers, or I want to attend a 3-day uh, program in MS City Bhopal, which is now Menit Bhopal. Then we used to go by bus. Then we used to have some extra expenses for fooding and traveling from the college. So it was a very hectic and a very tedious process to attend any of the 3-day workshop. Because of the COVID-19, we are exposed to this side of the technology, that all the speakers and the intellectual brains can be brought on a single platform with the purpose of sharing the education and the knowledge with each other, which will fasten the learning process. So looking forward for much more such type of events where we can share the thoughts and get the knowledge about the new technology. Moving forward, thank you to all the participants and the uh, different, I say, the faculty from the teaching fraternity for giving their time and sharing their thoughts. It should not go unmentioned that it was the effort of Dr. Mayank Sharma along with Professor Hitesh Sahu and Manish R.K. Sahu and all the young and the dynamic students who you can see on the screen. It's their untiring efforts which made this event very successful. And thank you to Mr. Harish Kumar Patel and Dr. Jani for giving their valuable suggestions. And I surely assure you, as the leader of the team, that we are going to organize one more uh, event like this that is going to be a different from this aspect what we have done now. So thank you to everyone, and thank you to the organizing committee for such a wonderful FDP, and all the very best to all of you. Thank you. Over to you, Ananya.
Thank you so much, sir. I pass on the mic to Ragit, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for your novel words. And now I'm regretful to announce that we are unable to have our principal, sir, Dr. Alok Kumar Jain, sir, today. So, moving forward, I would like to invite Dr. Mayank Sharma, sir, to propose vote of thanks on behalf of Sri Shankaracharya Institute of Professional Management and Technology, Raipur. Please, sir.
Thanks, Ragit. Good afternoon, everyone. I, Dr. Mayank Sharma, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Sri Shankaracharya Institute of Professional Management and Technology, Raipur, take this privilege on behalf of the organizing committee to propose the vote of thanks for this unforgettable initiative, Faculty Development Program on Emerging Trends in Thermal Engineering. Dear everyone, our association during these 5 days from 17th of August 2021 to 21st of August 2021 was honestly meaningful and top-notch. First and foremost, we express our earnest gratitude to the heart and soul of this FDP, our proficient guest speakers, Dr. Vinod Singh, Dr. Ali Abbas, Dr. Kush Kumar Devangan, Mr. Manoj Yadav, Dr. T.N. Verma, Dr. Pravesh Shukla, Mr. Vinod Patnaik, Dr. Tej Pratap Singh, Dr. Mukesh Sahu, Dr. Mukul Srivastav, Mr. George Edward Berg, and Dr. Shashikant Verma, all joining from esteemed academic institutes and industries across the nation for your exemplary lectures covering the substance of years of hard work and perseverance. We thank our guest speakers for prioritizing and fitting this event in their busy schedule by ensuring availability to address our listeners. We thank our guest speakers for appreciating and genuinely accepting questions of our attendees and answering them, thereby adding value to the learning process and assisting in the best realization of the objective of this FDP to cater to the needs of lectures with appreciate for research in field of thermal engineering. Dear listeners, we intended to bring forth this platform for you, all researchers and faculty members, and we are delighted by your presence and punctuality for deriving plenty of learning lessons from the knowledge wisdom, experience, and exposure of our guest speaker. We thank the patrons of this faculty development program, Sri I.P. Misra and Sri Nishant Tripathi, as well as Principal SSIPMT Raipur, Dr. Alok Kumar Jain, for receiving this event and empowering us to make this happen. We are thankful to our spearhead, the head of Department of Mechanical Engineering, Dr. Naveen Jain, sir, not only for conceptualizing this faculty development program, but also for enabling us to channelize this proceeding. We thank Mr. Akash Soni, Mr. Manish R.K. Sahu, and Mr. Hitesh Kumar Sahu, sir, the organizing committee members and all faculty members of the department for their useful suggestion and contributions for putting things in place by completing all the processes for making the faculty development program a useful one. We are thankful to the technical team of ours for being watchful and ensuring that there was not any technical glitch, which is the prerequisite for conducting any event during this time using the online mode, which is no more the new normal as we used to say, since all of us are habituated to using this since recent past. We express our thanks to team of पुलकित नायक, मनीष साहू, विनायक राव, रागिब इम्तियाज, भव्या बेसरे, Ananya Shukla, Sheikh Mobin, Praveen Gupta, and all contributing directly and indirectly for this event. Dear everyone, before bidding adieu, let me tell you that we are all set to continue this tradition of ours to make the best of our contribution to catalyze the teaching learning process, thereby adding value for the excellence of self, organization, society, and nation as a whole by conducting as well as participating in many such worthwhile happening. And while doing so, we look forward to everlasting professional and personal association. On this positive note, I thank all of you once again. Have a nice and safe time ahead. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I once again thank everybody for joining. All the certificates will be mailed to you at the earliest possible. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I think now it's time to take leave. Shall we?
Yes, yes. Thank you very much, sir, for joining.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Nice work. Nice
Thank you,
work.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
We will meet once again, and then we will plan for the next one. Okay.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for
Yes.
invitation.